over extending jobless benefits. And Phil Mickelson joins us for a conversation about his passion. And by the way, it's not golf. It's got to do with teaching math and science. All right, Phil Mickelson, you know his name. He's a three-time Masters champion. His real passion isn't found on the golf course. It's in the classroom, believe it or not. Now he's spreading the knowledge so teachers can have more clubs, so to speak, in their bag. I'm going to talk to him live coming up next. I missed everything about this show, but one of the things I missed is doing Chalk Talk, where we talk about better opportunities to teach young people and give them better opportunities to compete around the world. Here's a name for you, golfer Phil Mickelson. If you're watching the British Open this weekend, you heard his name a lot. He is a big fan of math and science, believe it or not. In fact, his wife, Alex, calls him an astronaut trapped in a golfer's body. He's a self-proclaimed math geek, and he's got some arrangement with Exxon Mobil where he's got the Mickelson Exxon Mobil Teachers Academy camp going on right now. He joins me now from New York. Phil, good to have you back. I was listening to the coverage of the tournament, and I was wondering, I knew you were on the show today, and I was saying, is he going to get back? But it's great to see you here. This is something I think a lot of people don't know. What is your connection to math and science? Why are you so interested in this?
Well, it's something I've always been interested in, and it's something that my wife and I are very passionate about, and we've realized that just a few years ago how the United States has been falling behind in these areas, and that China and India have been having 55% of their college graduates in the STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and in the United States we've had only 15%. And so we've always been a world leader in these fields, and we've been falling behind. So for the last 6 years, we've been putting together this academy to try to, at the grassroots level here, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, inspire our students in the math and sciences.
You and Amy do this in a very interesting way, Phil. You're not teaching students directly. You're teaching their teachers. And I guess this is interesting because school teachers, elementary school teachers, have a whole lot of subjects to cover. So you're trying to make them better at dealing with the math and science.
That's exactly right, because 90% of our teachers teaching science and math don't have any accreditation. And when you don't feel confident in what you're teaching, a lot of times you just go by the book and you teach without passion. And so our academy here is giving these teachers the confidence, the ability, and the tools to go back to the classroom and inspire their kids, teach with passion, and feel confident with what they're teaching, so that hopefully we can grasp their attention and keep it on all the way through college.
All right, and you focus on some basic areas, motion and forces, action and reaction, Newton's second and third laws, graphing on coordinate plane, linear growth, measurement, estimation, and data collection. Not terribly complicated stuff, but can be intimidating and can sound boring. So what do you guys do?
Well, we try to create fun ways to give the teacher an opportunity to grab the attention of the student. And so we have some egg drop drills and some other race car balloon races, things that you can get the attention of the kids first and foremost, and then be able to teach them about the laws of motion and so forth.
All right, now how do you choose the teachers who attend this?
Well, we had 1,200 teachers apply on our website, sendmyteacher.com, and we were able to select 200 for this week's academy. We have 3 academies with 200 teachers each, and that's the best way to get teachers in, is through the website, sendmyteacher.com.
And you've got a couple of academies. You had, was it Houston and New Orleans, and now you've got the one in New Jersey?
That's correct, and so this will be our 3rd one this year. We now will have 2,600 teachers that we've taught, impacting over 40,000 students.
Now, obviously, one of the issues with funding, particularly in public schools, is cost, and the fact that so many teachers have to put out their own money to better their own skills. Does this cost the teachers anything?
Oh, no. This is all expenses paid, and we try to do it first class so that they have the nicest accommodations and they have the best service, because we want to treat these teachers like the true professionals that they are, because they're the ones having the direct impact with our students. Okay, I have to ask you, does this give you some kind of an edge on the golf course? I mean, clearly there are a lot of calculations that go into a good golf game. How do you apply your love of math and science, your geekiness, to golf? Well, it's important for me to understand my equipment, so I work with all the engineers at Callaway on my golf equipment, whether it's driver, golf ball, and we work on moment of inertia and coefficient of restitution, all these things that help me drive the golf ball better. But I also use science, math, and statistics in helping me practice by understanding what areas of the game are most important and stressing those. I realize that the numbers show that short game is most important and that I've got to get the ball close to the hole, and so I spend 80% of my practice working on short game.
Wow. Phil, what a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for the great work you do. On this show, we have a lot of passion for people who do things to help our kids get better educated, and continued great luck in your sideline of golf.
Thank you, Ali.
All right. Phil Mickelson, co-founder of the Mickelson Exxon Mobil Teachers Academy, along with his wife, Amy.